Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. Yes, Sunday. 7 days from today, it will be the first football Sunday of the year, at least the first one that matters. Kickoff Thursday night. It's a great week. It's a Labor Day weekend. It's going to be, it's getting exciting. You know, it's also the sign that summer's ending. You know, when football starts, it's the sign that it's the end of summer. And before you know it, I'll be talking about putting up Christmas decorations. You guys probably saw my scale result yesterday. Scale was really good to me yesterday. Down 3.6. Total lost since January 2019 is 191 pounds. Officially 9 pounds away from the goal I had set 6.5 years ago. And it is getting real, man. It's getting real, you know. And it's it doesn't feel like it's real, but it's getting real, that's for sure. It's hard to accept, especially you step on the scale, then you don't trust it, you know, like I can't be this close. I can't be this close. No way, something's wrong here. But at some point you have to tell yourself, no, this is what happens when you do the work, and eventually it all pays off. I wonder, because let's say the next 9 pounds, let's just say, takes until the 7-year mark, right? So next January 12th, 2026, it takes me that long to lose the 9 pounds. And the total amount of time I would have been on planet is exactly 7 years. If you were just starting today and someone told you, do these things, and I'm not saying in your time how you feel like it. No, just do them. You know, not when your circumstances are not present, not when all of the situations in your life are absolutely perfect. No, you do them in spite of whatever's going on, whatever excuses you have. You do those things. If you do them, in 7 years, you'll be celebrating exactly where you've wanted to be the whole time. If somebody had said that to me, I wonder if I still would have done it. I wonder. I don't know. But it just makes you think, right? It makes you think. Because nobody is in it 100%. Nobody. And they have to get there on their own time. There are growing pains to this, right? Because there's a lot of behavior you've adopted over the years that society will love you to believe is normal. And the realization that not only is it not normal, it's exactly the catalyst of why you're in the position you're in. And the key to getting your life back in the way you want it to be is to unlearn all of those things and do essentially the exact opposite of what society says is normal. You know, you have, for every one person that tells you it's normal to eat a low carb, eat as low carb as possible, stay away from whatever carbs you eat that are not, you know, however little that may be, that none of them are simple carbs, none of them are processed carbs, none of them are all the guilty pleasures everybody loves to add to the word carbs. They are, you know, carbs that, you know, you just kind of run into as part of life. If you can cut it all down, people will just reject that. They call you crazy. You know, no, nobody can do that. That's not sustainable. And I being one of them said the same thing, and now I'm living the exact life that I said was unsustainable So not only did I prove myself a liar in the case, I proved that it's not about what is sustainable, it's about what you're willing to do. Because what is sustainable is what you're willing to do. And so there's no limitation of what society thinks is sustainable if you're willing to do it. That's the real thing. The whole process, however long this takes, all of the growth that needs is the adjustment of your will to do the work. And it starts with certain things like simple as tracking. Simple as that. Simple as weighing and measuring. Simple as getting up and moving. It starts with things like that. Are you willing to do that to start? Right? And then you can start making the food adjustments. Are you willing to make these adjustments? Right? And then when you start to really build consistent success over years and years of time, you become more willing to go further. And I'm telling you based on personal experience here. And suddenly you're given circumstances and you're not willing to accept those circumstances because you've come too far and you've worked too hard. And so you become more extreme and you essentially adopt your life. You go from living the standard American life that causes obesity and diabetes and, the list is endless of all the ailments it causes. You go from living that standard American life to living a life that people would deem extreme and unsustainable. But really, all that really happened in the process is you grew up. And so right now, wherever you are, in the beginning, in the middle, whatever it is, you're deciding every single minute of every single day what you're willing to do. And your results, whether they are progress or whether they are stagnation, are also exactly based on what you're willing to do. So if you don't like those results, if you feel like you're stagnant, then start deciding what you're willing to do. If you don't like how long it's taking, start deciding what you're willing to do. Everything comes from the decisions you make on a daily basis. If you don't like where you're at, start making different decisions. When you start making different decisions, suddenly things change for you. That's all there is to it. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. It's family day. It's the last Sunday before I get to say football Sunday. Whatever you're doing yourself, enjoying your family, enjoy your worship, enjoy your Sunday. I love each and every one of you. God bless you all.